We are learning more about the type of mold that is forcing hundreds of UT students out of Laurel Hall. Earlier this month, UT announced it would close the dorm for the rest of the year after crews found mold inside. We now know they found mold in the air in 87% of the rooms they sampled. They also found mold on surfaces in 56% of the rooms. The mold spores they found are Aspergillus and Penicillium. A microbial specialist told UT most people can breathe in those types of mold without any health effects. But mold is linked to some health issues for people with asthma or allergies. Students living in Laurel Hall are moving out now. About a dozen are still waiting on new housing assignments. UT also tested all the other dorms on campus. The university doesn't plan to relocate any more students. The crews did find elevated mold levels in 7 rooms in Reese, Hess, North Carrick, Massey, and Clement Halls. Housing staff is in the process of re-inspecting those rooms. We have a full link to the full report online at WBIR.com.